Keep the camera.
Look at Jimmy.
Yeah, right there. We could keep both these battles in this shot. Great job, guys. Down the stretch. Look out. Trouble. Kurt's into the wall. Boyer's in it as well. And Kurt's getting the worst of it.
Like a little bump drafting going on right there. We're trying to gain the advantage. Looks like the 48 got to the back of him a little bit.
Boy, he almost came back out onto the track right there. And there is the view as Kurt takes the wheel off.
Man, look at this car.
Oh, man, further back, Elliott Sadler. And look at this.
Gosh.
The engine is out of this thing.
Oh, my God.
The window net is down for Elliott. He's got the helmet off already. That is the best news.
You can see he is
in some pain. Oh, man, I hate to see this. Look at the front of that car.
Engine completely out of the car.
Check the lower right of your screen.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
my gosh. Hey, look at that.
Head on into that Armco.
That's down in a 90-degree corner.
Oh, trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car valve over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
Man, Steve Park's car just turned dead left when he came off turn 2. Junior's running to see his teammate and see if he's okay.
And getting off into that wet grass wasn't going to do anything to slow those cars down.
There's Steve coming out of there.
There he is.
There we go.
Good sign. That's what we wanted to see.
Anyways.
Oh, we got one moving into we saw this on pit road early. Casey Kane hits the inside wall and knocks it down. Saw some guys' helmets that were sitting up there. So a problem with Casey Kane's car. Goes on to pit road and the caution's out. Crew members will put their helmets on pit road waiting before they have to go out there for a pit stop. And we've seen on these replays some things flying, one of those being a helmet.
With a whopping 5.4-second lead, and Jeff Gordon has crashed.
Man, that is a bad crash. It's a hard lick. Drivers.
He said the brakes went out.
Boy, and he's hurting. I don't like the looks of that at all.
So it's a long way to go to get to that wall. Here's Gordon climbing out. That's a good sight.
That's a great, I tell you, I'm relieved. Man, oh man.
Jeff Gordon was trying to put together consecutive top 10 finishes for the first time since March.
Thank goodness for those things up there, guys. Those safer barriers. That makes all the difference in the world.
You can see Jeff kneeling down, I think, looking inside the left front just to see what he could see as far as the brakes, because we definitely heard him say the brakes went out into a corner where you're well over right at 200 miles per hour.
Cloud from under this car as it hits.
Just can't believe the side of that car.
Race.
Oh, hard into the wall is the 43. Bubba Wallace slams the wall. That car at full speed. And that is the greatest view we could possibly see. The window net coming down. This was a massive hit.
It's in turn 1, which is the end of that long front straightaway. We talk about how fast they enter turn 1, over 200 miles an hour. When something happens.
And we've heard people talking about brake issues and having an issue with brakes. The speed at which we saw Bubba Wallace just hit that wall, it almost looked as though he didn't have brakes.
Oh, no brakes.
Not a fan of this, Rick. I've seen this before. Jeff Gordon and I were here. We had a brake failure. He took that same left-hand turn. Dale, you have to assume, seeing the 43 down in the left in the grass, he's trying to do anything to slow that car down. And what a heavy, heavy impact into that safer barrier.
Big. Casey Kane gets turned around. Greg Bickle involved. Martin is there. No caution has come out. They're going to let him race back as Gordon piles in, and now the caution.
6. You knew that was going to be big when you saw the 9 coming back across the racetrack.
Jamie McMurray has destroyed the right side of his car.
Yeah,
Whose brakes fail? Was it Jimmy Johnson or was it Jamie McMurray?
I don't know, but I don't know. That's a hard hit, boys. I tell you, that was a big hit for that 48 car. Looks like pretty similar hit for this one car.
As a race car driver, this is one of your biggest fears is a brake issue here. Oh, he's going to get out in a hurry.
They were running 7th and 9th, and it's crash and burn for Jamie McMurray's car. Well, the cockpit is completely filled with smoke.
Yeah, and that's oil that basically has come underneath the car and covered the back of the car.
Jimmy Johnson takes a seat.
That knocked the wind out of Jimmy, Jeff. That was a really super hard leak. Even though that's safer barrier, that got it. That really rung his bell.
See if there.
You see the smoke. Yeah, actually the right rear. It looked like fire in the right rear.
It did look like a failure in the right rear. He turns left, trying to get away from that wall. Heavy impact, the right side. That'll take the wind out of you. Now, what happened here is what we've got to figure out. How did Jamie McMurray get involved?
I don't know how much brake fluid would have come out of that 48 car, but it could be that Jamie Mack hit something from the 48 car.
Or were there any parts or pieces that flew off the 48 car?
That is
hard. That's a wicked hit.
Remember, we're talking 200 mile an hour down in